Hi, in this video today I'm going to show you how you can change the left thumbstick out on your PlayStation Portal. It's quite a straightforward job to do. You may break a couple of clips when you do it, but you don't have to get out your soldering iron. The tools we need are a small crosshead screwdriver, a little Phillips screwdriver. I'm going to be using a metal pry tool. You may prefer to use plastic if you want, but some of these clips are on quite strongly, so you might find that metal will work better, and little tweezers to undo the ribbon cable on the actual thumbstick itself. So we're going to be replacing the left one, this one here, but we still need to undo all this back thing going right the way across on both sides. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to hold down the power button, we're going to fully shut off the system, and then we need to take off the black bits here. So you can use your nail underneath here, or you can use a pry tool if you prefer, just underneath here, like so, and lift it off. And then gently, don't just yank it because you might snap it from here, gently work your way up and go along here. This has already been apart, so it will be easier for me, it'll be slightly harder for you. And you take it off from there. So it's this bit that comes away last. So that's now off. We need to do the same over this side here. If you just lever it from the top a little bit as well, it will come off nice and easy. That's going to uncover two screws, here and here. All the screws are the same apart from the two screws holding the thumbstick in, so it doesn't matter if you mix them up. You might find that there's a little sticker over one of them. That's just a little warranty thing, so you'll have to pierce through that. So that's those two screws out. There's another two screws hidden underneath the L1 and the R1 buttons. So I'm going to go down on the trigger and I'm just going to lever them up from here, nice and gently but firmly. There we go. That's out. And the same over this side. They're out. I put my fingers on top just to stop them from springing across the room. Now we've got two more screws, one here and one here. Right, so now this back part here is ready to come off, but it's very hard to do, especially the first time you do it, because there's some strong clips across the middle here. But to begin with, if you just ease back that bit there, get your pry tool and start working your way up, that will break the seal on that side there. I'm going to do the same on this side. So now if you go to this part here, it's quite hard, but if you go into this area here and then just force it out, you can hear there's a big click there. I'm going to do the same on this side here, forcing it in here and force it out. There we go. And now I'm going to work my way across the top, just pushing out as I go along. You may break a clip or two, and I'm going to do the same on the bottom as well. There we go. And it's popped off. It often comes off, kind of hinges this way here. These are all the clips. So there's a lot of clips around the place. I've made that look easier than it is because it's already been apart. Now we're dealing with this one here, the left thumbstick. So we're going to flip it over and we're going to undo two screws. We're going to undo this one here and this one here. This will allow this front part now to come off. You may have to go just in here to give it a bit of a helping hand. There we go. This also gives you a chance here to clean out the D-pad here in case there's any junk in it. Okay, so now we need to undo these two screws here. And that will allow this cover to slide off. And then we have a thumbstick cover here. Now we've got to undo these two screws here. These are different than all the other screws, so keep them separate. Now, we've got a little catch here that we need to lift upwards, but you need to be really gentle. So get your tweezers and just gently push it up like so. And you can see now it's gone loose. This will allow me to gently pull out the ribbon cable from here. And this is your thumbstick here. So you can see you can get to it, and it's nice and easy once you're in here to replace it. So buy your replacement one off eBay or Amazon, or from a spare PlayStation Portal that you might be using for parts. And then when you have it, you're going to place it back in here. You can see that there's a little line. You're going to line up the top of the ears here with that line. Then you know it's fully pushed home. So I'm going to lift this back up here, push that in, and you can see it's gone all the way up to the line. And now I'm just going to press down on here. There you go. So don't just yank that out, make sure you use that little lid. That's now back in place. Now, to put it back together, it's just a reversal of what we've just done. And before you do all the screws up, just make sure that the buttons feel nice, which they do. Now we're going to place this back on. It's easy if you put the top bit on first and then sort of hinge it down, like so, and click it into place everywhere. There we go, so you can see now everything is back together. Now we're going to do up the 2 screws here and the 2 screws here as well. And now we need to put these bits back on. Remember, the microphone goes to the right hand side and the PlayStation button is to the left hand side. Now the easiest way to do it is to put this part into here first of all and just get the top one lined up in place, like so. You may need to lift the stick up a little bit, then hopefully the rest will follow. And you can just clip them in like that and give them a final push down. That's that one. And with this one, we're going to place this bit in here first. And it kind of pivots in like so. Get that in place and clip it down. Like so. And push it home. Now we just need to do these buttons here. So we're going to be doing R1 next to R2. Make sure you get it the right way round. Obviously it will only go in one way, like that. And this one lines up here, and then we just need to push them home. There we go. Click down, click down. And that's it. That's how to change out the left stick on the PlayStation Portal. So it's easy enough once you know how to get into it. Thanks for watching.